Hi everyone, Adrian here from Harcourts in Wollongong, talking to you today about the difference between a marketing agent and a turnover agent. So this comes off the back of an interesting situation that I had happen to one of my colleagues. Now, it went up to property and did the presentation, told the owners about our marketing, about our fees and our services, and how to promote the property through the marketplace and get the absolute top dollar in a bit of an uncertain time. The times are now sort of changing a little bit, there's something in the wind there, but in this particular case it was a unit that had a couple of issues with the building and it wasn't exactly in a price range that was flourishing at the moment. So that being said, the scenario went like this. Here's the marketing, here's how to best promote the property, and here is our fees. The owner come back and said, look, I really liked you, but we had another agent through that was significantly cheaper than you. Now here's the thing, the other agent came in at a fee that was about $4,000 or $5,000 cheaper and was throwing in a couple of $1,000s worth of advertising for less than half the price. Now, to me, that causes serious issues, and that's what I wanted to touch on today. So, what this means is there's a difference between a marketing agent and a turnover agent. In the scenario where, as far as we're concerned, is that we are marketing agents, meaning that obviously every owner wants the best price for their home, but let's work out a strategy, a system, a way to get your property into the marketplace, be seen by as many people, and have a lot of people coming through the inspections and open homes and seeing it on the internet, using online strategies, using offline strategies, bring them together and promoting it out there in the public space so you get the most amount of attention and the highest price. So whatever's there available in the market, we want to explore to a point to say that, I know for argument's sake you wanted 500,000, but comparative sales said 480 was about the benchmark. But how about we strategize around appealing to a wider market using a certain pricing or an auction strategy or types of ads and video and social media and all these things that add a lot of dynamics to a property listing and how it's appealed to. So remembering that in marketing, a lot of the trends, or a lot of the good agents really, are marketing agents, because what they're doing is they're promoting a property in such a light. It doesn't have to be $1 million property, but they're promoting it in such a light with really classy online strategies, with beautiful photos and floor plans and video. Okay, video is the technology side of things that is taking over the space. So if an agent's not engaging in video, then they're really behind the times. But also with the offline marketing, meaning press ads and larger ads. Larger ads get more attention, and the perception in the public's mind, in the buyer's mind, is that if it's a larger property, it's worth more money. See, this makes total sense to a marketing agent, but let's hear the other side of the story with a turnover agent. You see, the difference is with a marketing agent, when the owners steer the property in the right direction by those recommendations, the onus is now on negotiating and using, that's another skill, using a negotiation skill to grab a buyer and take them through the property, show them the value in the property and get them to pay the highest price. Conversely, on the turnover agent side, he's now discounted his fees heavily. He's discounted his marketing. So let's say he's only given you $1,000, or he's given you $2,000 worth of marketing, but only charged you $1,000 for it. $1,000, let me tell you from a principal's point of view, goes like that. You know, once you get a signboard, a video, floor plans, and photography, it's gone. $1,000 is spent. So the turnover agent has to sell your property. The onus is now on him. If he's a principal, it's costing him money out of his pocket. Or if he's an agent, if he hasn't sold that property in a couple of weeks, trust me, from an owner's point of view of a business, you'll be looking at that agent and you'll be saying, hey, what's going on? Why isn't this property sold? You're costing me money. I'm paying you wages, I'm paying all this marketing, and you haven't made the commission. So the attention now is on selling the home quickly, not selling the home for the highest price. And that's the difference between a marketing agent and a turnover agent. If you're in a situation where you're negotiating with agents about their fees and marketing, and you get someone who's heavily discounting the property's price, the property's fee, and their marketing, and they're over exaggerating on the price, you know, that should ring alarm bells. Meaning that if you were to choose that agent, I mark my words, in about 3 or 4 weeks' time of listing that property, if you haven't sold, that agent would be applying as much pressure as possible to get you to accept the very next offer that walks through the door. So they need to get that property sold, otherwise it's costing them money and time every day, every time it's on the market, each in, week out. It's costing them and their boss money every time. The motivation is not with getting the right price for you. Their obligation is not, they're not doing you a service, they're doing you a disservice. You know, their intention is not there. They're not working for you as the owner. They're working for themselves. Their priority is getting your property sold as quickly as possible to protect their bottom line. If you need any more help or tips, please subscribe down below, stay up to date with my YouTube blogs, or simply go to my website www.adriandamico.com.au. Chat to you soon.